All right, y'all. It's your boy DJ Ern1.
And it's your boy Diff Hue.
And we back at y'all again for another episode of the Ern's World Podcast. This is episode 64, and we are back on the Portland couch.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't even fuck with how we been moving. I apologize for such a long brief. Long brief don't even make any sense because it wasn't really brief. But such a long. Actually, it was kind of brief. It was kind of brief though. It wasn't that long.
It was it's been a couple months.
Okay, never mind. That wasn't brief. I'm sorry, y'all. Nah, I tried to make it sound. I tried to soften the blow a little bit, but to be honest with you, we just been hella busy. So we apologize, but at the same time, motherfuckers is moving. You know what I'm saying? We grinding. A lot of stuff's been going on. I know a lot of people probably thought that we was out for the count. We do appreciate everybody that's been asking though, because a lot of people also have been asking, "Yo, when's the new episode? When's the new episode?" And I just had to be like, man, you know, ask Ern, you know what I'm saying? So now that we back on and shit, you know, you should. Yeah, we is, but it doesn't. It feels good to be back, but I don't ever want to be in this situation again. As far as like going so long, it's like hitting the gym and getting your momentum, your flow, and then all of a sudden you get lazy, and then it's like now I got to get back in the gym and get back in my flow. I don't like that feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I feel you on that, respectfully.
So we getting back in it though, and we still gonna flex the muscles as we move along. A lot of great things have been happening. So at least on the back end, as much as I haven't been seeing the pod, we have been working. Like I said, me and the homie been working on my event that we've been doing for the past like 4 months now. I think this is going into the 5th month, booked into the end of the year. So you can actually check out the first episode of our latest project called Spin Cycle. Actually, every last Friday, doing a live set at the laundromat, just throwing it down and bringing a couple of friends and family through, you know, homies and shit like that. And we just vibing. Every episode is going to have a different experience. You can catch us live on Twitch, but you can also catch the first episode as well that we just dropped. AwesomeNothing.com. You know what I'm saying? EarnsWorld.com. Yeah, man. That's all I got. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, we back. So, yeah, like you were saying, part of the reason we've been taking a hiatus, we've been busy. I've been doing a bunch of camera work on behalf of other people. Mm-hmm. So that requires a bunch of editing on my end, which requires time and energy. And then I also just started a new job not too long ago, so
yeah, man.
Also getting acclimated with that. But, you know, we're trying to get the ball back rolling.
You know what we should have done? Matter of fact, pull up your joint real quick. I should have had this prepared low key.
It's on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you right now. I just want to show people what we've been working on, man, because we actually just last month, it's crazy, we had 2 of the homies pull up, producer duo Acid Wash, I'm sorry. Shout out to Sidon and Avi Sinclair for pulling up. But yeah, so they got a group called Acid Wash, which coincidentally worked out with the whole event. That shit just fell in place. But that ended up being a really cool set. They kind of just experimented and started out on some like ambient type shit, and then it just slowly progressed into a full like set basically. But his was some of the highlights of the actual situation. You can check your DM right now.
Pulling it up right now.
Me and Ern's on the next one for next month, or this month actually.
Oh yeah, it's a carousel. I was like, what is it?
Oh yeah, no, it's a carousel. It's a carousel.
I thought it was more than that. I was like, why is it so short?
Carousel post, but yeah, no, just to kind of give people an idea of what type of shit we've been working on.
Yeah, creating vibes, interesting experiences in places that you wouldn't normally find them in around music.
Like I said, me and Ern will be on this month. Catch us live on Twitch. We're also gonna be putting the next episode out as well on YouTube every last Friday of the month. That was on some Flying Lotus shit.
You want this song right now?
Yeah, this vibe.
Yeah, so we're making. If you can tell from the video, they're making these beats live in the moment.
All hardware. Eurorack, SP44.
Yeah, and if you live out here in Portland, there's this pretty cool laundromat called Spin Laundry that we host these events at. So if you happen to find yourself in the Mississippi area on the last Friday of every month, pull up on us.
Big facts. But outside of that, getting back together has been feeling really good. We're just slowly putting this shit back in place and getting acclimated. But it feels good to finally be back on this couch and be vibing out.
Yeah, sharing cool shit with y'all again.
Right. I'm curious though, like how you been though, as far as like the whole situation, because you have been on a little hiatus lately.
I'm just busy, but not like a bad busy, It's just like,
Yeah, it's a good busy.
Yeah.
It's a good busy.
But still busy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like with this event thing, man, it's kind of like snowballed into something. So it's crazy because like same way with you, like it's been like a really good busy, but I've been so busy with this event that I don't really have time for much else anymore. And so it has been a new like journey trying to figure out my new life and schedule and lifestyle, because it's like when you're promoting events, it really is a full-time job, especially when you're doing everything yourself. I mean, it's insane. I mean,
yeah, because you got to make sure everybody's on the same page, not only yourself, but the venue, but then also, the talent you're bringing in too. You got to be one step
ahead. Exactly. And you got to be one step ahead. So it's a lot of work. But I love it, though. It keeps me motivated, keeps me pushing, and it gives me purpose. So, and on top of that, we bringing people together. We putting people on, you know what I'm saying? And we're creating new experiences. So ultimately, that's the whole point. That's the whole goals.
Yeah, big facts.
But enough of me rambling, man. Let's get into some of this news and some of the things that's going on, because a lot has been going on. So much so that, we really just kind of are scratching the surface with some of the stuff that's been happening. We was actually trying to pod, believe it or not, last week, but ran into some bullshit. So we'll be running that back.
So I don't know if y'all familiar with plugins or OBS for that matter, but we also operate off Macs, right? So certain plugins are optimized and built for PC. The plugin that I had to use for what I was trying to use it for isn't really built for Mac, but because I have a Mac, I kind of gotta.
They don't care about none of that shit you talking about, bro. Ain't even no point in explaining none of that. They don't care about nothing about that shit. I'm just saying, not to be a dick, but they don't care about none of that shit.
That's part of the reason why, we ain't.
The point is, motherfuckers couldn't do shit last week. We were supposed to have a special guest. We had everything set up for y'all for a good comeback. And because the powers that be, you know what I'm saying, we just hear it as what it is. In fact, it took us like a few hours before this to even figure all the little kinks out. We had some random shit pop up. For those that know how it goes, when you relying on technology, man, you in their hands. So,
long story short, we were at the mercy of technology.
Yeah, there wasn't really much we could do. So, yeah. As far as that goes, though, we are back in effect. We'll be running that special guest episode
next
week. So y'all stay in tune for that as well. But as far as news goes, I want to give a late happy birthday to R.L. Stine, the legend himself. I think his birthday was October 8th.
I thought you about to say it was today.
No.
It's my dad's birthday today.
Halloween.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, happy birthday, Pops. Halloween is obviously right around the corner. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff Goosebump related. And then obviously his birthday just passed recently too, which is crazy because I did not know his birthday was in October, which is...
I mean, it kind of makes sense though if you think about it, because it's like... It's kind of,
I don't know if that was coincidental.
Yeah, it's like a coincidental thing, but it makes sense because it's like, all the scary stuff bro writes about. What better month would it be for him to be born in than October?
Nah, yeah. So that was really cool. And R.L. Stine for me is like somebody that I don't feel like is necessarily... Maybe he did get his flowers already. But if he didn't get his flowers, I want to give him his flowers now that we're on camera, because I can safely say that he was a part of my childhood. For me to not acknowledge that, especially him being, 81 they said he is now, or 80-something? For me to not acknowledge his presence and what he did, for me, would kind of just be disrespectful. So I want to give a major shout out to R.L. Stine because he held us down for those of us who appreciate horror and scary shit. Because you either as a kid didn't like it or you did.
I used to just love the fact that, honestly, and I'll pull up a picture for you guys real quick, but it was cool back in the day because, like, I used to love on his books how, like, they would have texture.
Yes.
On the word Goosebumps.
Yep. And the artwork. And it's so crazy because
we had this book at the crib, actually.
We all had that book. And I had the VHS with the episode. You remember that episode? Mm-hmm. The particular episode? What was your favorite Goosebumps episode? Man, they had some joints now. Because you remember Night of the Living Dummy, they had like 3 parts, didn't they?
I can't remember. I don't think I've seen. Oh, this one might be the one with the mask.
That's classic.
The mask one might be.
That's classic. That
might be the one for me, for real.
Terror Tower. Do you know about Terror Tower?
I gotta see the cover of that one.
You don't remember Terror Tower?
Is this it?
We gotta pull up Terror Tower, man.
No, Welcome to the House. I remember Welcome to the House.
Hey, people in the comments, tell me what y'all remember about that Terror Tower. The werewolf joint.
I remember the werewolf one.
I forgot the name of the episode, but it was when they moved into that neighborhood and everybody in the neighborhood was dead. Like the whole neighborhood was dead and they were trying to convert them to be dead with them. That was a good one. But they had some joints, bro. They had a lot of good ones, dog.
I'm like trying to think. I got to go back and like go back to the archives. But I mean, I definitely had a shit ton of Goosebumps.
Terror Tower was the one with the guy, the medieval guy with the thing over his head.
Oh, like the executioner?
Yeah, exactly. That was Terror Tower. You remember that? I know you remember the cover because it was iconic.
Did he have like purple in it?
I can't remember, but it was like he was in that stairwell. It was like brick stairwell thing, and it was like he had the thing over his head.
Just look it up.
Yeah, you could just look it up. But that one cover you just showed me with the green hand, I remember that like it was yesterday because that was with the basement, the plants in the basement.
Yeah.
I don't remember the episode name, but now you just got me wanting to listen to the intro. We should put the intro on for shits and giggles, bro.
Oh, it didn't really have any purple in it. It has a little bit of purple in it, but not enough to really say it's purple.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, show the people what we got.
Yeah, so this is what he was talking about. This cover specifically.
I gotta put this bitch on, bro. This shit, memories, bro. Ooh. This shit still give you that vibe, bro. Hey, why ain't nobody remade this shit to a beat?
I mean, you could do it.
Like Michael Jackson.
I forgot about this intro.
And that billboard like Michael Jackson. I always thought that shit. Hey, that Goosebumps used to be that shit, bro. That G creeping up. You know it's real. Ooh.
Goosebumps.
Ooh.
You will beware. You're in for a scare.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though. Was there any of them that actually gave you the creeps? Or was it just for you? You just enjoyed them?
I mean, in general, it was kind of, yeah, it was scary for as a kid.
Like which one was there? One
all of them. Like I can't really pinpoint a specific one. I mean, they all kind of had that.
Not all of them was really scary to me. Some of them gave it. Some of them, I ain't gonna lie. The werewolf one.
Or maybe I'm speaking more so from the TV show standpoint.
I'm talking about. You talking about yeah? Because you read the books too, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm talking about you. So you the book scared you?
Not really the books, but the TV show was more.
The TV show was like, bro.
You could put a visual with it.
Exactly. The werewolf one was a vibe.
You could put a visual that R.L. Stine meant for you to have.
True.
With the story.
The mask one wasn't scary to me. The mask one was one of the most famous ones as far as episode wise.
I thought it was kind of scary because, like, I mean,
because you thought she couldn't get the mask off.
I mean, obviously there's the movie The Mask, right? Which is kind of comedic,
right?
And then you have this where it's like, this person is like not trying to have the mask on them and it's stuck on them.
That shit crazy.
It's like no matter how hard they get it off, they try to get off. It's like a part of them now.
Ooh, man. Shout out to Earl Stine, man. Happy birthday, man.
And
Thank
also,
you.
being a kid, doing Halloween and stuff like that, like, yeah, like.
Because, like, Goosebumps set the tone for me to enjoy horror movies and horror shit. Like, I'm totally invested. So, yeah, thank
There was,
you.
like, Goosebumps and then, like, what, Are You Afraid of the Dark back in the day?
You say what?
You remember Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And Earl Stine also did teen books, too, I believe. Like, he did...
I just know him from Goosebumps.
He did Goosebumps, but I think he did other books. It was like he did horror books, too. But he did stuff for teens, too, if I'm not mistaken.
But no, I'm just saying, I just know him from Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouts out to him, though, man. Next up, what we got next? Let's see.
Next up would be Salehe, right?
Well, I guess so, if you want to,
Yeah, so I don't know if y'all are familiar out there, but there's a new brand that has emerged into the sneaker space. And it's ran and owned and operated by Salehe Bembury. So if you're not familiar with him, he's been doing a bunch of collaborations with a bunch of brands, but at the same time, I feel like his most notable collaboration would be the collabs he's done with Crocs, at least the ones that were coming out during the pandemic. Everybody was kind of going crazy over those, but he has a new brand coming out called Spunge. So it's been kind of like the talk of the town from a sneaker standpoint. Like, are people about to rock with it? It seems like he's getting a decent reception in terms of what people, from the community think of the brand. I've been getting I feel like I've been personally seeing mixed reviews. Like, people are like happy he's, stepping out on the limb and doing his own thing. But some people are like, they don't really rock with the designs as much.
That's my fault.
No, you good. But some people were saying they don't really rock with the designs as much. What do you think?
I mean, it's not my style at all. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, we definitely got a video for y'all, but I was just curious to see what you thought before we.
It's not my style. When it comes to his designs, it's always for me. I appreciate it, but it ain't for me.
All right, well, yeah, we're gonna run this clip for y'all.
There's a brand new running sneaker challenging Nike. In fact, the man behind this shoe turned down a job at Nike. This guy has collab sneakers with Crocs, with New Balance, with Versace.
Last year, Nike tried to hire him, but he said no. I'm starting my own sneaker company.
And on Wednesday, it launched. It's called Spunge, and 39-year-old Bembury is the founder, designer, and co-owner of the startup. Salehe's story is wild. Born in New York City, he went to Syracuse University and then took a job at Payless Shoes after college.
He had the credibility to carve out permission in his contract to do collabs.
And that's when his name became known.
Along the way, he built up 1 million followers on Instagram and just published a coffee table book about the sneakers he's designed. Salehe Bembury climbed the career ladder in other people's sneakers. Now he's at the top, wearing his own.
There's a brand new...
So you want to go first?
Yeah, it's also just dope as a black person that, rocks with fashion and stuff to see another black individual create a brand that people are actually rocking with and seems to have some energy behind it going into its
Absolutely
initial season. So it's dope to see. And it's also, dope to see that he had the opportunity to work with another brand, but he said, nah, and he just wanted to bet on himself.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely,
I rock with it for that alone.
There's a lot to unpack for me personally. For those that don't know, my first love was drawing, doing art, all that type of stuff. So my first introduction into clothing design was actually designing shoes. Believe it or not, I actually wanted to be a footwear designer and design my own skate brand called Hazard Footwear. And I had like mad silhouettes. I wish I had the drawings to this day. I don't know where they are, but full circle moment. He's actually in 2025, because there's not too many black owners. There's people that done collaborations and designs. Not too many black owners and brands actually establishing their own brand. So to see that is so cool, because for me, like being a kid that grew up drawing shoes on a piece of paper, and to see how he did it obviously can be done. And also his story too. I like the Payless story because I actually watched his interview before, and I like his story because it kind of just shows you that sometimes slow growth is the better route. Sometimes taking the untraditional route is the better route, because that Payless gig that he took was so like it had to do with what he went to school for, but it wasn't the ideal position. But he took it because he had a bigger vision and plan, and he knew it still made sense. And I just felt like that was like, for me, that was significant, because sometimes you got to take a position to do something you don't necessarily want to do, but it still has to make sense to you. And you got to be able to see the beauty and value in the position you're taking, even if it doesn't necessarily, go with 100% where you want to go, but it can get you where you want to go, if that makes sense. It's like,
that makes sense.
Because like the Payless position, obviously, it's like that wasn't the fun position, but that was the position that got him to the next step, and it did allow him to make a lot of moves that got him to his next step. And I just look at it from a small scale standpoint of where I'm at. Like, there might be something that I want to do that can get me to where I want to go, but it isn't 100% what I exactly want to do. But there's like chess moves within that position that can help catapult to the next thing. So that whole mindset to me was cool. Like, I don't know. That for some reason that stuck out to me out of a lot of the things, because when you go to college and go to school, you only got but so many chances to make those right opportunities. Like, yeah, opportunities come, but each one ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? One opportunity you take may change your life forever. It could be vice versa, like the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That was just interesting. And then you went to school as well, and to see how the things that you've done and the positions you've taken, it's like you went to school for a particular thing, but where you are now isn't necessarily what you went to school for. But that
it kind of is, but it isn't.
Exactly, because what I was going to say was, but it still is kind of sort of getting you to the next step.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's a juncture in the journey.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that shit is cool, because he worked his way up. They say he, 39? That what they said?
Yeah, he about to be 40.
40 starting his clothing, his own brand. So that's how you got to put it in perspective. That's basically another thing I'm saying too. I know I'm saying a lot, but I'm saying all that to say it's like, you can't give up on your journey, man. And this shit takes time. You never know how long it's going to take to when you get to the next step. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for real. Like, I won't necessarily rock it unless he creates something that, like, fits my vibe. But just to see him doing it, I mean, that shit is fire.
Right.
That shit is really fire.
It's inspiring.
And he got mad love. We everybody fucks with him. He's well respected. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Salehe.
Yeah, shout out to him for sure. Let's see on the next one. Let's go ahead and did you have any other collab clothing? We didn't. Okay,
no.
Cool. I got a miscellaneous topic. I just thought this was funny. This chick that be on Instagram, she's always griping about it's good gripes though. It's like legitimate gripes. She's speaking on behalf of us men, basically just teaching these women and coaching these women on how to actually listen to their man and, not do dumb shit. It'd be a lot of common sense shit, but for some reason, like, I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause there's certain times I had to tell some of my homegirls, like, yo, you kind of wildin'. Like,
yeah.
Why you mad at him for that?
The majority of the time, she's on their ass.
All the things you be mad at him for, you're mad at him for that?
The majority of the time, she's on their ass. So I just thought it was really funny, and I want to share this video with y'all.
All right, here we go.
Good morning. I thought I was going to make a nice video, but I changed my mind. Today is motherfucking Reciprocation Mondays, and this video is for y'all bitches who didn't go out and Google the word that I told y'all to go Google. I'm a little late, and so are you. You bitches should have went out and bought your man Battlefield. Yes, it's a video game. Yes, niggas still play video games. Please don't get in my comments talk about some, grown-ass men still playing video games, and grown-ass women still trying to spray Bath and Body Works to cover up that puss smell. Yeah, niggas is both doing childish shit. Shut up, bitch. Get in the field and buy Battlefield, bitch. It's none of that talking back. I don't want to hear it. Just do it. Fuck. Secondly, so we could get ahead of the program, Black Ops 7, you bitches should have went already and pre-ordered that shit. And a lot of y'all be DMing me like, how do I get my man the gift? Niggas is not like women. He don't need no surprise, bitch. Just tell him, yo, babe, I want to get the game for you, the Black Ops 7. Yeah, kind of fuck it up a little bit, laugh and shit a little bit. The nigga might not even make you buy it. He just might be so turned on that you even came up to ask him about the shit. You feel me? Do right, bitches.
So this was funny to me because it's funny, but it's sad because it's like men don't really be asking for a whole lot anyway.
At all.
So like, the fact that she had to literally make a PSA to tell people, and then the fact that people in the DMs asking her like how to do it, which to me is just insane because you know how to order and buy anything in the world, so you don't know how to get a video game for your boyfriend. That was just insane to me. But I think the stigma of video games and boyfriends playing is starting to be a little more. It's not as bad as it was. I really feel like
more acceptable.
It's definitely more acceptable, bro.
I mean, here's my take on it, and I was saying this to you earlier. You would much rather you know that your man is at the crib, minding his own business, playing video games. You know where he is. You know what he's doing, rather than him being out and about with. I hate to say it, but you know some of your homies ain't shit.
Facts. She know.
Like she knows some of your homies ain't shit.
She knows.
Like so you would much rather him be at the crib playing video games than him be out with some of his ain't shit homeboys on a Friday or Saturday night, even a Thursday night, because it's the first day of the weekend for real. Being encouraged by his ain't shit homeboys to cheat on you.
And then the crazy part is, being that the video game usually be our piece. If they not trying to come home to play the video game, which is their piece, where you think they're gonna go? If they're not gonna go home. If that's the last place they want to be now, because it's like I can't even go home and play the game. I just got off work. I want to play the game.
But if I play the game, shorty gonna start tripping. So that means I gotta go to the homie's crib and play the game. And then I'm gonna get fussed at for not hanging out with my shorty. So either way, I'm getting fussed at.
Right. You damn if you do, damn if you don't. So I thought that was funny. You know what I mean? It's like the bare minimum, such a simple thing, such a simple ask, but yet such a complicated. It's like pulling teeth with some people. You know what I mean? And I get it to an extent, because if you don't got nothing going on for yourself, I think that's where the stigma got crazy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was getting the console. They weren't putting no work in the outside world. But unfortunately, I feel like that ratio is so small, it gets kind of thrown into the mainstream, and everybody assumes that if you got video games, you're not being productive. That's just not the reality of the world anymore. People need to decompress. I don't see why it's normal for you to be able to go to the club and go to the bar every weekend, but you can't stay home and play a video game for some hours.
Yeah, because I mean, like I look at playing video games the same way some people, like to decompress after work with like a nice cold beer or something like that. Or
I don't see
a J or a blunt or something like that.
You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, it's like there's actual money in this now too.
I was about to say that, but you already said it. But then on top of that, the way the economy looks, like shoot, stay your ass home, save some money, play video games.
Facts.
Respectfully, like.
Nah, respectfully.
Don't let anybody encourage you to go out and spend money you don't have, especially if it's not gonna, there's not gonna be some type of return on it.
And for me, like,
or potential return.
The video game thing is just an example, but I think the video game thing is significant because the majority of us men do play video games, but there may not always be. It may not be a video game situation. I could look at myself like I don't currently play video games right now. You know my reasons. Everybody know my reasons, but I'm not playing video games currently right now. But I still look at it like, there's certain things that I like doing that I would want my partner to like. She don't gotta be into every little thing I'm doing.
Yeah, but at least be cool with you, like,
But you gotta be cool with some of the shit that I'm into, and you gotta be able to support it. You know what I'm saying? Same way that I may not like care about you getting your nails and hair done, but I'm gonna give you what you need to go get that shit done. Least you can do is know the video game I'm into. Least you can do is know.
It's like you getting your hair and nails done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like she said, you don't even have to go buy it. Just the fact that you mentioned it might be all he need to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be the littlest things. Like, so yeah, shout out to her, man. I don't know how to say her Instagram name, so I don't want to butcher that shit. But yeah, shout out to her though.
Nah, she had me laughing earlier for real.
What's next?
But it needed to be said. It needed to be said from a woman.
She be going in too. She always be having valid points every time. Next one though, let's go ahead and get into this main topics. We got two main topics. Starting out with this whole Timbaland debacle, which we didn't really get to jump on because of the technical difficulties we had last week. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in on this shit now.
Yeah, so this is an interesting topic in general, because like, I mean, this dude Timbaland, right? He's a producer. He could have easily just got an up and coming artist and done the same exact play with them. But instead, he chooses to just create an artist. And in my mind, I'm just like, the only reason I can think anybody would do this is just so they can cut out having to pay somebody else.
I don't think that's
for their skills and abilities.
I don't think that's. Well, we had this conversation the last episode, didn't we?
I'm just saying that's the only logical explanation I could think of.
Didn't we have a conversation about this in the last episode?
I mean, we touched on it. We touched on him, like, using AI to essentially take a sample of the music people are rocking with on the internet to create what he's currently creating.
Allegedly, he's saying he's not doing that.
But that's what AI. Like, we all know that's what AI is doing. Like, because what inputs is it taking to generate what it's?
I can't believe he's standing on his hill, but at the same time, I can, because I know how artists are when they're passionate about something, and I feel like his passion is what's making him stand on how he feels right now. I'm not mad at AI. Everybody knows how I feel about AI, and this is one of the reasons why I'm 50-50 about how I feel about him, because I know he's a real artist. I have to believe that he has some type of understanding of what he's doing. You know, us from looking in from the outside, I get it. We may be thinking like, what the fuck is he doing? But I would like to believe he genuinely knows what he's doing and he's not 100% out of touch. I believe that he enjoys AI so much so to where this is what he really believes is the future, and he wants to be a part of this on the forefront. I do believe the way he's doing it, though, isn't the coolest. I think there's a million ways he could use AI that would actually be cool. I think that the way he's approaching it is not cool. And I think that even his peers clearly don't fuck with it. We all telling you like, yo, this ain't really, you're not, like I said, AI is cool, man. It's how you do it. I'm not even mad at him making up a character. What I would think would be cool is if he created an AI character and put it on his production. I don't even know if the production is his. I can't say, I don't know. But I just don't feel like the way he using it is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it makes it kind of fucked up. But on the flip side, we know that Timbaland is really him. We know that for a fact. We can't be like, AI is the reason why he's this. No, he was him before AI ever came along. So you can't take away anything from him. He doesn't really lose any credibility to me. It's just more so, it ain't the greatest look. You know what I'm saying? But yes. I never like lose respect for him because he's still him as a producer. I have to respect his stance because I do, like I said, believe that when you're passionate about something, you have the right. And I'm passionate about the AI shit too, from a different standpoint. So I have to give him that respect and like honestly respect it. I may not agree with the way he's standing on it, but I respect it because I feel like he genuinely feels a way about this, and he feels this is what he feels is the right move. Now, is we fucking with it? That's a different conversation.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But people saying they couldn't even get through the video.
Yeah, it's weird. But to give you another point of view perspective on this, there's this guy named Curtis King that talks about the current landscape of hip hop. So I guess we'll tap into him real quick and see what he's talking about. I watched a little bit of the video, but we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We just gonna get like a little bit of it,
Let's see what he got to say.
Yeah.
Kurt King.
It's fuck ass ad. I'm about to get YouTube Premium.
Curtis, DIY.
DIYers, before we get started today, I want to make sure I send a heartfelt rest in peace and condolences to the family of D'Angelo.
Oh, shit.
He passed away today at 51 years old. One of the most impactful,
we were planning on talking about this last week, but
voices in R&B and soul, and a true testament to someone who started their musical journey in the church and developed and evolved their skill set to the level of.
That's another topic we're gonna have later too.
You see how many people were touched. To switch gears into a story that unfortunately I find myself covering. Timbaland is back in the news with his AI experiment Tata. Now, the last time I talked about anything Timbaland related, you guys saw we went pretty in depth in exposing the unethical ways, allegedly, let's just say that, the unethical ways that he was using the music of people who had either submitted to him or music that he came across on TikTok, chose to use their music for his own advantage and his own experiments. One of those experiments being the AI artist that he quote unquote signed named Tata. Well, I got tagged like crazy in post on Twitter about this, I guess, first music video for Tata Talk to Me called Glitch and Pulse. And so here's some first time reactions as well as some updates of things that are happening in the music business and the world of AI. Without further ado, here we go.
Yeah. I pulled up in that spaceship, make a bitch crease a facelift, talk my shit on vibrations, 808 conversation.
I just
Public miseducation. All I read now is statements.
It started getting weird when it's like, yeah, it's gonna come in. That shit.
I count stacks by the faces. I get lit by the aces. Got it straight out the basement. Flip my check off a day shift. I put ice on my shooter. He gon' duck immigration.
Yeah. That shit weird. I don't
was
like
it on
that.
purpose?
I think so, but it sounds like a fucking
Got
glitch.
shit out the basement.
Well, it's called glitch and pulse.
I put ice on my shooter.
I hate that shit.
And dodge immigration. So here we have Timbaland, who seems to have no problem being the bridge to appropriation of black culture. He has no problem being that for Suno. He has no problem being that for whatever the experiment may be. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'll be the face of it so nobody can say this is cultural appropriation by having this AI-generated Asian woman who is singing and mimicking the music and the styles of black R&B and black rap. It's purely an AI music video that seems like it ducks between, I guess, some real scenes. I can't really tell right now with her if she's a stand-in and this is just the mascot.
Yeah, that was one thing I was kind of confused on. I was like, yo, this is actually like...
And you got the Jabberwockies involved? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got sued. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody took a check.
Like kind of lip syncing, you know?
Bitch, I'm back now. Check my stats now. All these clips on me, I might black out. I was broke then, but this ain't that now. Not on Fiji, the VV splash now. TT cashed out.
I was broke then, but I'm not. So now we mimicking people's struggle stories. We're mimicking
this
the
shit
drama.
weird.
Oh man, anything for $1.
That's part of the reason I was like, you could have just easily got an up and coming artist and had them like tell their story and elevated them.
What are you doing? And the thing is, I'm listening to this, and we're only in the first 44 seconds. There's nothing about this.
So this is the problem I got. This is why it goes back to how you use AI. It's not about the character, because bro, Gorilla's one of the most successful and literally the only successful, and well, not the, but mainly one of the. It's like there's not a lot of animated bands that's won Grammys, bro. They toured around the world. Like Gorillaz literally is the most successful, commercial successful animated band in the world, bro. But they use real people, but they have made up characters. So I feel like what he should have done was create an AI character, but just find a signature person that voices that AI character. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, man, again, it's how you approach it, how he moving. It's weird. And to be honest with you, we've had this I feel like the AI conversation is going to be ongoing. We've had so many AI conversations on this pod already. But we talked about authenticity, and we talked about how a lot of bullshit is surface level, and people are gonna have to dig to go to the to the more authentic things, to more real things. No one's really gonna fuck with this, bro. I mean, it doesn't even have. It's not no longevity in this. No one is caring about Tata.
It also doesn't have any real character to it or personality.
It don't.
It's just like
it don't.
For what?
So it
really makes me say for what. Every time I hear it, I'd say for what.
It really don't. It's a waste of energy. You know what I'm saying? And respect to Timbaland, though, because, like, I fuck with Timbaland, but this is not the move.
Because I'm like, I don't know, as solidified as you are in the space of music, I would much rather you use your influence and skill set to help elevate a new artist that is an actual person versus generating a character.
And it does suck because
that's essentially just cosplaying what it currently thinks is, I don't know, popular within music right now.
Right. Unfortunately, AI is going to continue to move and progress, and it's more bad than good. But it's kind of hard for me to be like, I'm not going to use. It's either you're going to be like, I'm against AI completely and I won't use AI at all, which unfortunately is not realistic, y'all. Like, I'm going to be real with y'all. The times is changing. You can say all you want that you don't want to rely on AI, but it's going to get to the point to where everything that we use has AI integrated in it. So you either going to have that I don't want to fuck with it or I am. And if you're not going to fuck with it, you basically going to end up not fucking with anything. So you're going to have to just accept that AI is going to be here. It's a matter of how you want to use it and the integrity of who you are. That's what it's going to come down to. So you don't have to use it, but if you do, use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that when Timbaland does what he does, it murks the ecosystem even more of AI, because you got people like me who I fuck with AI. And I'm with it. I'm pro AI, but I also understand the stigmas and shit that come with it. And when he does stuff like this is the exact reason why people have such an issue with AI, because people do dumb shit like this with it. There's so many ways that you can use it, but this isn't the way to use it. And I'm not even saying he can't create a character, but even with what he's saying, the lyrics and the substance don't even match. And then on top of that, it's like, I'm not mad at you picking an Asian chick because maybe you just wanted to do something different and refreshing. I'm not mad at that.
He also did touch on the fact that he was like, maybe he picked the Asian person to kind of like, you know, tap into different markets. But at the same time, it's just like.
But if that's the case, make it make sense.
Right.
Don't, because at the end of the day, you're still urban.
Because this is like cultural appropriation with AI.
You know what I'm saying?
By a black person.
Exactly.
Which makes it even weirder, because it's like, maybe like he was saying at the front, maybe he's just using himself as like the poster
face,
child.
The
so
face.
People can't say.
Well, that's why I was saying, for me, the only respect I give him is taking that risk and basically being the catalyst for it, because I'm like, I have to respect that to an extent, because it's similar to me standing on the hill of AI and people looking at me like, I got people, I'll say some shit on Instagram and people literally be like going in the comments and like calling me out of my name and calling me lazy, calling me this and that. And it just be funny because it's like, everybody that knows me knows I'm a real artist. I was really a creative genius before AI came. So you can't really tell me that I'm lazy for using AI. You can't tell me that I'm not a real artist when I use AI. But unfortunately, when you use AI a certain way, it creates that conversation. People are going to look at you a certain way and they're going to judge you. And they're going to judge your skill and going to think that, you know, you're not as talented as you really are if you're using AI, which I don't 100% agree with. But again, when people do things like this is what we get. So I'm having this ongoing conversation all the time. I mean, it was just literally, just to move along from the music side, there was a whole post with Ass Pizza. He was using ChatGPT to help him with a design. And I hate to throw Ass Pizza in this conversation because I don't got nothing against Ass Pizza. This is my personal opinion, though. I believe that Ass Pizza is one of those prime definitions of being at the right place at the right time and just knowing the right people. I'm not trying to be that guy, but the motherfucker don't got no real talent. Let's just be real. It's shit's ass. I think that's the reason why he calls himself Ass Pizza. But, like, I'm saying that all to say that, like, he wasn't necessarily the best person to use an example for the AI thing, but I'm still not mad at him using AI for the way he was using it, because at the end of the day, AI, you can't be mad at somebody using it to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? In a certain way. But unfortunately, I got on Instagram and made a comment about it was about his post basically, but I was basically just saying like, why are y'all so mad about people using you know, AI at the end of the day, because it's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
It's the time you was arguing with people on Instagram, right?
Huh?
It's the time you was arguing with people on Instagram.
What you mean? When?
That one time?
When was this?
You mentioned it on the podcast a minute
ago. No. This is recent.
Okay.
This is recent. This is just like he basically was supposed to be doing some collab with I think Von Dutch or somebody. And he went to I don't know if it's legit. He went to ChatGPT. I don't know if it's a real collab. You know how he be taking people's logos and shit.
Yeah, and flipping it.
So I don't know if it was a real collab. But he went to ChatGPT and everybody was just basically like saying he's not no real artist. I thought it was funny because like I said, he's not the person to use as the example, but he's still the person to use in just the sense of he's a creative, regardless of if I like his style or not. He's still a creative and he's using AI. I'm a creative and I'm using AI. It's kind of like being a supporter of freedom of speech. I may not like what you're saying, but I'm still a supporter of freedom of speech.
I'm still going to support your right to say
exactly
what you want to say.
So I support his right to use AI however he wants to use it, even though his shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? We
still think you on bullshit, though.
So
respectfully,
I'm saying all that to say is like people have to learn that just it's not the AI tool that's the problem. It's the person and the integrity and how they use it.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna hold you. When I first saw this shit pop up on my timeline, I was like, look at this bullshit. That's the first thing first thought that came to my mind. Look at this bullshit.
I definitely don't want to get through it. It is kind of hard to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I feel like you kind of got the gist of why the community is kind of hung up on this topic right here, especially as it relates to Timbaland. Because it's just like, why?
He didn't have to do that.
At all.
He didn't have to do that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this is an ongoing thing. Somebody got on my head telling me, because I basically said recently, again, reiterate my shit about the AI. I was like, people act like people don't go on people in Photoshop and the graphic designers don't go on Google and take images and, repurpose them and make them into new things. People do this shit, but we just don't call it what it is. We don't say that we're taking somebody's shit and reusing it and repurposing it. And AI is the same thing. Like if I'm gonna go to Google and get an image that I'm gonna bring right into Photoshop as a reference or an element for something, why not use ChatGPT to create a fresh element? And people always assume that just because you're using these AI tools that it takes something from somebody else and scrapes it. But that's not every situation, bro. I could take a picture of you right now, upload it to ChatGPT and give it a description and tell it to do something that hasn't been done. And it literally has nothing to do with scraping something from somebody else's shit because it's a picture that I took myself and uploaded to ChatGPT. I give it a fresh new prompt. People just assume, oh, you're using ChatGPT, it's stealing people's work. It depends on what the fuck you put in it. I think that's another conversation.
Yeah, like I said, it's based off the input you give it.
Right. So I just feel like it's annoying because people just assume, they jump the gun and assume because you're using AI, you automatically stealing people's shit. That's not true.
But two things can be true.
They can be, but it's just because
there are people that use AI that steal people's shit.
No, absolutely.
While they're using AI.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
It's one of those catch-22 situations.
True. It is a weird thing to mess with, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like doing hard drugs and being like, this is hard drugs. Like you can either like know how to use it or don't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it might fuck you up. You gotta know how to use this shit.
I don't know if that's how I would look at it, but it's an interesting take.
I mean, but it might be because you got all these people going on doom scrolling on AI videos now. AI's taking over the whole shit.
Algorithm at this point.
How many AI videos I show you of Tupac?
Probably like 4. And then there was one with Martin Luther King mixed in, so I'm gonna say 5.
Come on, bro. It is getting scary out here to the point to where when you look at Instagram now and you go to the comments, motherfuckers be like, is this AI now?
It used to be like Will Smith eating spaghetti, not looking really much like Will Smith, but you can still tell it's Will Smith. It used to look goofy.
That motherfucker look like
but now like somebody I'm curious to see what that video would look like now if somebody were to remake it.
It's him eating spaghetti.
No. I'm saying I'm curious to know what that like the differences in comparison to quality.
It's gonna be
like
him eating spaghetti in 4K.
But I'm saying I want to see the clear difference because that was only like what? How long ago was that video came out?
It was like a year or so ago.
Right. Like I would love to see the difference between what would come out now versus what was coming out back then. Like obviously we know it's gonna give us something super accurate, but like how accurate is it gonna be?
Right.
Because that Tupac and Martin Luther King look pretty legit. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, moving along. You had another topic you wanted to touch on.
I want to touch on this topic, but I kind of feel like we might need to make it a part 1 and part 2 because, like I said last week, we were supposed to have this topic with a phone call guest as well.
You want to save it for next week then?
We might have to.
I'm cool with that.
Cause I do, and plus we gonna have another guest.
We're 52 minutes in right now, so we could,
I kind of do, cause it is a good topic, and I kind of want to share with more people. So let's just hold it. Let's go ahead and jump into some Jam Sesh shit.
All right, yeah, about to hop into this music video stuff. So the first video we got in the lineup is from a group that we've been rocking with, honestly, since like what, middle school?
Middle school, man. This middle school. It's crazy to say that.
Yeah, so the Cool Kids just dropped a new album. What's the name of the album, by the way? Do you know? I have it, but I haven't downloaded. I haven't I've listened to it all the way through, but I haven't set with it enough to actually.
So yeah, the Cool Kids did just drop
the track list.
Yeah, the Cool Kids did just drop a new project, and shit called High Top Fade.
That's what it is.
And for those that know the Cool Kids, I mean, honestly, I feel like it really is a if you know type situation with this group. I'm gonna be biased, so I don't like to really talk about the Cool Kids because I feel like no matter what, I'm just gonna
rock with whatever they drop.
I'm gonna come off like a dick rider, bro. Like I really genuinely.
Me too.
To me, they're some of the most underrated underrated rap group. They're like one of the most underrated rap groups in my opinion ever. And it's not on some opinion shit. Like there's so much music out here, and unfortunately, me and Ern always know all the good shit. And a lot of good shit that we listen to, unfortunately, don't be mainstream. A lot of people that we be listening to deserve the spotlight more than a lot of people that's commercially successful. I feel like Mikey Rocks deserves so much more than where he's at right now. I mean, we know Chuck English has as a producer has been able to transcend in different places, but like Mikey Rocks deserves his flowers, bro. He's been consistent, always had his own flow, style. Just, I mean, they've been dope since they started, and they never missed. They never missed. If y'all go back right now and listen to all this stuff up until now, they never missed, and they always stayed in their lane, stayed in their pocket.
It's got great replay value too.
Great replay value.
Like I would go back and listen to their stuff from middle school and not really know the difference between whether or not it came out then or now. But I mean, obviously I know the way their voices sound, so I would be able to tell. It's older, but. You feel me?
And
that shit don't miss.
They represent the culture, which I feel like it's something that we miss in today's and just in society. Like there's culture that exists, but in music and art, I feel like it lacks a lot. You got a few artists that embody it, and you can tell certain artists that really embody the culture, and they one of them. And that's why for me it's like they've always just had that thing for me that just stuck. So. With that being said, they dropped the new album. No skips for me personally. Like I said, I'm always be biased.
Yeah, no, I rocked. It went all the way through. No skips for me too.
They dropped a few videos too, but we gonna show Rock Box, which just dropped like 12 days ago.
Yeah, so the first video we got for you guys tonight is Rock Box by the Cool Kids off of their newest album, High Top Fade.
And I'm waiting on that joint with Manny Fresh to drop, which we gonna be getting soon too.
See, I'ma hit your phone once, then it's no sweat. I don't double text.
Damn, that sounds good.
Shorty, you cool, just relax.
I will say this though. Did you peep game on the lyrics? If you're a real fan, you know. Did you ever peep game?
Popping on the balcony, we hit the waves cause we oceanfront.
That sounds good.
You talking about that damn that sound good shit?
No. If you pay attention, they was using recycled lines from old verses. Now, I don't know if it was intentional for this track, but I thought it was kind of funny because for me, it was nostalgic. Like, I listened to them enough to know their verses. So that they had verses that some of it is new, but they were intertwining, like changing some things out.
I'm driving downtown, about to get
Me a whip wash, pulling nuggets out the Ziploc. You remember what that track's from? It's okay. I think from the Tackle Box, I believe.
Okay.
From the Tackle Box tape.
Let's see, look at the cuffs on Mikey's jeans. I just peeped. I was like, those cuffs are there. That's his cuff. This end scene was crazy long, man.
Cause then he was like key sprinkled in that blunt like paprika. That's what that was the original. I thought that was kind of funny though, cause like I said, it's like I don't know if they did that purposely to like for fans that like just know the verses, or if they were just recycling shit.
Just relax, let me know which vibe that you wanna catch.
Damn, that sound good.
Hey, yo, man, he a newspaper stand. He ain't have emotion, you should roll with us.
Damn, that sound good.
Pop it on the balcony, we hit the waves, cause we oceanfront.
Damn, that sound good.
Right? Cause that's a good plan, ain't it? Oh, you wanna get tan, ain't it? Oh, you wanna hit Turks, wanna get a little Turk and do your dance, ain't it? Oh, you wanna get lit, wanna show your little foot, these bitches is fans, ain't it? You are rocking with the mother. She drop it for me for her entertainment.
Damn,
Let me
that
go.
sound good.
They always got that vibe, bro.
Damn, that sound good.
Style switch up, attract crowds with it. They
Yeah, like this verse too.
Better get down with them. They had it
This is off of
a postcard to them. Yeah, they're most anticipated, like
the
your
checks in the mail.
I'm powerlifting
Fuck, what
way
track?
over your head, blowing loud like a saxophone, exotics and blends. Cause the way got the drums and the sample we flip, when they hit us, they gon'
Well,
be
I feel like
it's
it's-
so hard in a bitch.
it's either from Tackle Box or Gone Fishing.
You heard what they said. Yeah, watch what I do. I hope you know how to spell. Cause I saw it how I seen
Could
it.
be.
Made a couple good deals, and without these Cartiers, I can't see that well. 4x4 pickup truck.
No, I think it's from Gone Fishing, bro. My bad. It might be Gone Fishing. I can't remember. I think Chuck English verse is from one of the Tackle Box tape. And I think his verse is from the Gone Fishing. But don't quote me on that. It's one of the two.
Yeah, no, I definitely peeped they like to recycle lines in the past before, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't listened to this album enough to.
That sound good.
I think I played it twice, and I didn't even listen to it like back to back.
But the only reason why it's so significant to me is because those two tapes alone was so low-key projects from them. Like, they got a lot of low-key projects that you had to be a fan of them to even know. Like Tackle Box, people don't know about Tackle Box, bro. People don't know about Tackle Box. That's really like a low-key ass mixtape from them. Like, you had to literally be like on fucking with them to really know that project. That's why it's kind of like, to just even know their lyrics, you gotta be really rocking with them, bro. So shout out to them.
Like, what was the second joint we had? Yep, here we go. All right. Couldn't remember. All right, so the second video we got for tonight is by an artist. I have no idea where this artist is from. I just randomly stumbled upon him on YouTube, but it's by Quay the Boy. The name of the song is called Double Mint.
Boy, trust the hype, you already know. Niggas better get down with the lay down, ain't no play around. World motion boys, you know. Yeah. Kid away. Just hype. Niggas better get down with the lay down, ain't no play around. World movers motion boy. It's only us. You already know what it is. Cargo freaking this bitch, you know. Look. Yeah. Bitch gon' say
this
she
beat was
love
going
me.
though.
I don't love no bitch. I don't fuck with pigs. Why the fuck would I cuff a bitch?
Kind of remind me of that song, the affirmation song.
Those my supplements.
You know, it's talking about that affirmations of a bad, of a real, shit like that. You know, if you heard it, you know what it is. By who? I can't remember who it's by. I can't remember if she said affirmations of a real bitch. I think she said affirmations. I think she says affirmations of a real bitch.
I was way broke. Now it's major paper. I'm in the jungle with a ski mask. This that baby nigga. How the fuck I get to the chicken, nigga? Raising cane. All my niggas know it's murder. Man, these niggas major pain. I don't have no wife and kids, nigga. I'm not Damon Wayne. Man, my niggas, they won't warn you. They just fucking spraying. Nah, nigga, ain't no tall nigga. You can box the chop in the kitchen with a key on me. Do the master lock. Young nigga try to plot on me. Got killed before the plot. I ain't tied to no bitch, but my pocket's full of knots. Man, I need a Rolls Royce. Doors on suicide watch. Used to move a brick or more. This a mom and pop shop. Yeah, chop flash his life before he die. Time hop. My bitch crispy with big breasts and thighs. Pop pops. My bitch crispy with big breasts and thighs. Fuck it, I'm a more. How the fuck you say you fuck with rich niggas? Bitch, you poor. In the kitchen, party with that white girl. Jersey Shore, little bitch. Had to find the hard way. I'm a whore. Yeah, bitch gon' say she love me.
That shit make you amp up. If you ain't trying to, This shit don't make you spit no flex and shit. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Make sure you bring them seals with you. Those my supplements. That new gun come with 5
Yeah, the me and Kodak bop to this.
Just how yeah, niggas better get down with the lay down. Ain't no prayer. It's only world members, you know, it's only us.
Yeah.
All right. We'll clean right out. All right, and the next and final song of tonight's playlist. What the fuck is that man's name? Here we go. Here we go. I'll let you introduce this one, actually.
This next one is Sha Hef, track called Gotti. Dropped like 12 days ago. This shit fresh.
Got a shot from the trunk. Niggas hit him in the back, but he got bodied in the front. Got a bankroll in my pocket and a body in the blunt. I was sitchy in the cell, I felt like Gotti in the bump. Got a baddie with a butt, she taking Molly in the truck. Leave trap for like a month, we out in Bali in the cut. If the trap ain't doing numbers, then a robbery is a must. Ain't no drink left in the bitty, then it's probably in my cup. I feel like Pac and hit him up. I ain't letting shit slide. Nigga come and
That's crazy
short,
effects.
Then I want him zip tied. Niggas quick to switch sides, then get on them tip lines. Till I slide on a nigga like I'm on a zip line. Niggas get jammed up and sing, trying to skip time. I was in the shoe with my celly trying to fish line. Right now you either rich or broke, it's a thin line.
There we go. It's like the graphic ain't update. I had to refresh that joint. But I had the wrong song title down there.
Oh, you did?
Almost. That's cool. The shark in the cup.
You know I started in a trap where they was free base. Now the way we run through all these squares, think we speed racing. Three
Yeah, the
hoes
effects is
taking
fire on this
turns
video.
on me, like we speed dating. New rappers mirroring my steps, trying to retrace it. Triple beam.
I'm guessing he's from New York.
Clean. We don't need traces.
Right.
Everybody is the
Saturday, I was like, I don't know where you're from.
You know one thing, New York niggas gonna always show you that they from New York. No matter what, you know what I mean? You ain't never seen a New York rapper that.
People from New York might have the most pride in their city out of everybody in the United States.
I'm trying to think, there is like one rapper I feel like from New York that you don't never think New York, but most of them, you gonna know. They gonna let you know.
Whole hood having motion, shit look like the Six Flags. Got a brand name in the streets, that's why the brick tag. I hit the button on the money counter, might get whiplash.
You kind of remind me of like a Boldy James.
I might do some shit like take 500 blue strips and count them up just for the fuck of it. That's 50,000 for you broke niggas.
All right, well, that was the music video portion of the Jam Sesh.
Now we're gonna go and get to this track
That part.
portion.
Yeah, so what we got in this lineup for tonight? Let's see. The first song of tonight is by an artist named Dot Demo. I have no idea where they're from, but the name of the song is called Major Move.
I'd like to begin with an amazing fact. It's also just a kind of a footnote that you might find interesting historically. All the branches of the military have sort of their special operations group.
Yeah, 1, 2, mic check money power.
And if you're looking for any of this music that we are playing for you guys tonight, it will be available in the playlist called Jam Sesh. It's on Spotify and Apple Music. Feel free to tap in. It's got almost 24 hours worth of music in it.
Niggas know what time it is, and I ain't got no time to waste, huh? Barely got a pot to pierce, and I ain't in the poppin' shit. I'm still pulling, you poppin' Chris. Let me know if it's obvious that I'm plotting your apocalypse skit. Probably my provocative yet. Right away the Glock is some work. I'm the ghetto pharmacist, far removed from the politics. Promises never play making my world. I do watch your committed.
Y'all artwork kind of cool.
Oh yeah, this is dope.
Picture me rolling shotgun, locked up and loaded, window down, blowing smoke out the crown. And when you see me, say what's up. One for the money and the two for my neighbor. Now cut the shit and let's just get to these capers. I need this paper. Major quick, bust a major flip. Load him up and catch a lick. Just prepare to whip. God bless the hitters on this shit. Never gave a shit. Stuck in the majors, ain't no love. That you try to repent. Heaven set from above. Reincarnated native. Sight to see, but not to play with. Frequencies and broken waves. Open cases, loaded case. Made it through, but never made it. Booming out my mama basement.
Yeah, if I can get that plug in to work with Gucci.
So the slave to the flashing light. Whip chain in the clipper, so
Like, that's on them to update that shit.
and if you waiting on that, nigga, good luck. Hood rich getting no
It's crazy because everything else
big
works
to a little pop, middle with the
except for that
blown
one.
up. Unless you got skill, little nigga, then grown up. Glowed up, better watch the spot. Plug on drop, now the block is hot. 2 L, see if you real. You ain't talk that shit, but he probably not. I'm probably high. You probably right. I'm down for one. I just down to fight. Straight up the block, from where they up all night, trying to make that bread. You dead, no sight, it's sofa. No 3-leaf clover. Just bippers waking on my shoulder. I'm never sober. I'm never satisfied, I told you. You just a soldier. That mode the general move over. Or get ran over. Show me the money, nigga. Picture me rolling shotgun, locked up and loaded, window down, blowing smoke.
Oh, he's from South Bronx.
When you see me, say what's up.
Okay.
One for the money and the two for my neighbor. Now cut the
He's from
shit
South
and
Bronx.
let's just get to these capers. I need this paper. Major quick, bust a major flip. Load him up and catch a lick. Just prepare to whip. God bless the hitters on their shit. Never gave a shit. Stuck in the majors, ain't no love. That you try to repent. Heaven set from above.
All right, so the next song in tonight's lineup, it's your guy actually, Kelo Cho.
Kelo Cho.
Name of the song is Believe. Y'all best believe.
Y'all might need a little faith in y'all life, man. It's a little inspiration for y'all, for those that might be down, struggling in life. It's for you.
You just gotta believe. Do what I'm doing.
You gotta believe.
To shine like this hill.
You gotta believe.
Whatever you doing,
You gotta believe.
you wanna go on that stretch, huh? You
Gotta believe.
Something you wanna overcome. You gotta believe. You wanna keep the devil off it. You gotta believe. Listen to what I'm telling you. You gotta believe. You want custody of your kids.
You gotta believe.
Say you wanna walk again.
You gotta believe.
You wanna put the drain down. You gotta believe. You want the big house. You gotta believe. 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 You wanna make it out.
You gotta believe.
You want that flawless in your mouth.
You gotta believe. Yeah, with that flawless in your mouth.
Whatever it is.
You gotta believe.
Need money for the bills. You gotta believe. You want you a husband. You gotta believe. You want that AMG. You gotta believe. You want design on your feet. You gotta believe. 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 You gotta believe.
You gotta believe. Hey, you gotta believe. You just gotta believe. Hey. Yeah, he been glowing up on social media lately, man. Shout out to him. Keep grinding, bro.
So the next song in tonight's playlist is by one of the homies, actually, Snugsworth. It's called Back Freestyle.
Yeah. I don't want no ice around my neck. Free Congo. Bitch, I'm feeling anti-government. Cause my mind open. Back. Hold on. Back. Hold on. Riding around. Hold a Jewish bitch. Free Gaza. Like some caca. Back. Hold on.
Yeah, I was not supposed to laugh at that.
Back. Hold on. Shit, I'ma hold your hand when I say I don't give a damn. Tell me why I never hear white people say free Sudan. Back, hold on. Yeah, back, hold on. Pockets fat, Jack Black, hold on. Damn, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Straight up.
Shout out to Snugs, man.
The next song is by Apoc Krysis or APOC Krysis. I think it's a POC Krysis. Could be Apoc. And 3DMG, but it's called Gankin Fools.
Gankin?
Gankin Fools.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Now that's what I'm saying.
It's that nigga MC Spade, finna make and break the bitch. Smack
This do be your shit. You love that shit.
She gon' try to make it look as if you going out like the hoe. Never think twice about a bitch, cause when you pimpin', then you know. Don't get caught up with no woman, bitches try to get your head. Make and break and take that hoe and have that hoe skanking your bread. Rearrange the situation, clock your door and think before. Always stay a step ahead and make her make your cash flow. Get that bitch a beat, but nigga, keep that hoe up on the car. Let her know that what you saying is gon' be best for both of y'all. Take her money, leave her hanging, pimp that bitch and get your G. Think that bitch gon' get my time, they fuck that shit, my nigga, please. Running game is what I do, cause pimpin' make my business be. Disrespect my pimpin', nigga, I'm gon' have to spit your weed. See, I'm pimpin', make my money, making on bitches, that's my two. Get your hoe up out my face, plus I'm ganking these fools.
Plus I'm ganking these fools.
My finger on the trigger cause a nigga
low budget shit.
Bitches with a gun thinking that shit is a threat to me.
Hear him sound like they in the closet.
Right. Oh, hell, bitch, long live a motherfucker. Known as a player on the women cause I got that.
Shit ain't even mixed properly, but it's mixed properly.
No doubt, sucker try to clown on the young nigga. Heard that
it's got that sound to it.
Nigga reaching for my pocket, then I put it in his chest. Hell it in the wrist, stretch in your ass and bitch. Creeping down the street, saw the police on my license tag. Thinking that a nigga don't know. Bitch, I got it bad, following me around. But you think that I don't notice it. Now they wanna pull me over town for some shooting tricks. 3 or 4 cars full of them fucking coppers. See, pop my 9 pack, now I'm shooting at they ass. See, pop they ass slipping on the edge of the fucking light. Try to flip a spade tree and then we keep this shit tight. Left the scene quick, yeah, that's the smart thing to do. Taking care of whoever, cause we gotta keep on making through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's fire.
Like that one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, some heat. The next song in this lineup, it's actually one of your picks. It's by Furacião 2000. It's called Mimosa 2000.
No, 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 no.
Just like the wind.
This shit was going. Imagine hearing this shit on ecstasy. This shit probably go on a pill.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I thought this was like some Kelo Alley at first when you first sent it to me.
You know what?
I thought it was Kelo Alley at first when you first sent it to me. fuck, you probably see why I thought that.
Yeah, I feel that beat.
But then I started hearing the voice and I was like, nah, that's definitely not him. Or Kelo Ali. You know, I be saying Kelo Ali. So let me catch myself real quick. It's definitely Kelo Ali.
Gotta correct that.
And you was the one that called me out on it the first time. You was like, bro, what you just say? I was like, Kelo Ali, what you mean? He was like, bro, that's not his name. The wind.
That shit going.
Just like the wind. All right, so the last song of tonight is by Blue Material and it's called Equal Trouble.
Okay. Closing out on some different shit.
Yeah.
I like the name Blue Material.
Again, for those of y'all wondering where to find this music, notification right here. All tracks featured are available in our Apple Music and Spotify playlist, The Jam Sesh. Hit the link in bio for more. We got them vibes for you.
Facts.
You want the ignorant shit? We got that. You want the cool, chill, melodic shit? We got that. You want the eclectic out there shit? We also got that. Got you covered. I said we almost got 24 hours worth of music in the playlist, so tap in.
Blue Material. Expecting that switch.
They never expecting the switch. And again, it's the part of the podcast where, you know, we thank y'all for rocking with us, coming back to us after this long hiatus. You know, if you're looking for our social handles, They are above. If you're looking for any of the information tied to this podcast, just pay attention to the banner below. It has all that information down there for you. But in general, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, taking the time to tap in with us. And we'll catch y'all next week.
Ern1world.com, also nothing.com.
Peace.